It is going to be powered by World Sports Betting. It is good times. .co.za. Orlando Pirates 3, Polokwane City 0 at Orlando Stadium. Happy Heritage Day to everyone enjoying themselves at home. And of course, the fans were able to go to the stadium to support their teams. And the weather is getting better as well in the city of Johannesburg. And I'm sure in other parts of the country it's getting a little bit better. It's been very, very difficult. Ushaya the timing, uputi mahafe umqeqeshi Polokwane City. Bambuza ekuqaleni komdlalo uthi we are not going to park the bus. Yeah. And then and then he parks the bus. So he did the opposite of what he said at the beginning of the game. But anyhow, so what did you make of the game, sir?
Mr. Justice.
Yes, sir.
TKJ.
Yes, sir.
Ubobo Pep no Junior Kaya. Ngibulisa na emakhaya. Cela support njalo la iDiskiTV. Zobe nje njalo ngijike futhi.
Mr. So.
Ezimnyama ngenkani
Up the bugs
kamasipala zawenza wawo akusi mistake le kuyiclub enkulu Mr. Nkewu. You know when you play against a small team Mr. Nkewu,
Polokwane City,
yeah, they're in Betway Premier League. It means they're big enough. They're strong, Mr. Nkewu. If you are not good enough,
too much money.
Go NFT.
You guys have
no, if you come and challenge me, I'll show you who am I.
Polokwane City.
Yeah, about NFT. If I have face, but only 3. About NFT.
There was only one winner, so I was so proud. Like the Pirates, like they were so front foot and forward thinking. I was so proud. I don't know what happened to Polokwane City. Why did they decide just to defend? I don't understand.
It always does this, Mr. Nkewu, with these teams, and when they play against Pirates, Chiefs, Sundowns, they always try to defend. But as soon as they concede, then now they start to open. And you know, one thing that they don't think of is that after they concede, when they start to play and attack, they don't concede again. I don't know. You get me now. Maybe they were watching a LNG ball that people don't watch. Because as soon as you start to open up and want to play your own game, immediately you're going to open up, you're going to hit you again. And that's what happened.
They took Sundowns to extra time. MTN8. So maybe they took a leaf from that book. Maybe we can learn a lesson from that game.
No, it was one of those days where things they work out for them against the Sundowns because it was by extra time. But, you know, today there was no way. Because of Puma la Pangshi don't have time. There's no way because of Puma la Panangoba. Ezimyama pela says Suganji, Bezia Finia Bonja. In this way, Opela, China, Bega corner. Oh, yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, face off. So, sorry, but I only saw China, yeah, second half, Lagule Polaga, Police, Mangasha, Puma, yeah. No.
No, goalkeeper. Bamnikazi shot, it's such an easy shot.
Yeah.
No.
Ushawa ngenduku lapha ya. Ushawa ngenduku, wacaba ukuthi liyaleka.
Ask him uma ngambuza uzothi uwabona emathathu. He saw 3 different balls.
Yeah, Mr. Nkewu, you know, I'm happy that this season, the way they've played from first half, they played well.
Yeah.
They've created
positive
chances.
Football.
You know, this is what I love to see from the boys. And I can't ask for more. I mean, Mfukeng was there from the first whistle until the last whistle. Maswanganyi, even though I wanted to keep, you know, for him to rest because I believe as a team we're still going to need him. So we don't want him to get injured. But the way the game was so tight and he was the one who was initiating things, it was so important to have him in the field of play. And Kim Vidi coming in also. I just, you know, maybe I'll make a call to the coach. Just give him time. You know, Maswanganyi rest and give Kim Vidi time because look at him. I mean, the second goal, he took the shot. Evidence
Mahopa.
Yeah.
Top striker.
Hey, Evidence Mahopa. Well done, boy. 2 goals. It's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. No.
What is he? Let's be serious. So, what does it do differently to Mabasa? Mabasa, of course, he's proven last season he was the top goal scorer. So, we can't take that away from him. But the profile of those 2 forwards, what does it do that Mabasa doesn't do? Why is it that he was available for those tap-ins and Mabasa was not available for those tap-ins?
You know, I saw him making those runs just here in the box. And it is what I was always asking, Uti, can he do that? Don't make those runs outside the box. Whatever you do, make sure that so that if anything happens la emapalin, and then it can happen that you get a goal. Because if you can check the 3rd goal, you know, the movement that I was asking Uti, Bawadlale, Kumabasa must come in Mabasa and be a wall pass to lay it. He did it. uMakgopa wayibeka kulo ntuzana kuMaswanganyi. Maswanganyi wayirethena kuye uthe makatwins isithende and then didn't go through, but eventually the defender made a mistake. He was there. He was there. You know why he was there? Because he was involved in the game. Azange Ames direct with defenders. He was away, coming to the to avail himself and say, "Look, I can play one." And for me, that's a very good move, you know. And I if you can just do those moves, if the third goal, Magashuta Ulonduzana Kimvid, he makes some turns.
Yeah.
Stops
and starts.
Yes, and you confuse
he doesn't
defenders.
Run a straight line.
Yes, and you confuse when you do that. The defenders, they ask themselves, "Should I go? Should I stay?" Eventually, because you know what is that you want to do, and it's going to work for you, and it worked for him because when Kimville took a shot, everyone was sleeping, and then he managed to.
A lot of what we saw as we wrap up the video, a lot of what we saw. Is because Saleng scored the opening goal. I almost lost my train of mind.
Yeah.
A lot of what happened after the 3-0 is because Saleng scored the opening goal. We were discussing him.
Yeah.
We were discussing him and the fact that he is the early contender for player of the season.
Yeah.
Whether we like that or not. We're not talking about Umdali or Gibelayo. We're not talking about his ability.
Yeah.
He is scoring goals that are important for Orlando Pirates, that are placing Orlando Pirates in good positions in the CAF Champions League and in good positions in the Betway Premiership, in good position in the MTN 8 as well. Let's talk about him. We discussed him, of course, but he's very important. He keeps on scoring every game. Even when he has a poor game, he still scores important goals for Pirates.
That's one thing about him is that he can have a poor game, you know, losing passes, making runs in the wrong areas, where he's supposed to pass, he doesn't pass, but he will just gonna get that moment where he will score that goal. And look at the angle where he scored the goal. I mean, putting it in the roof, that's not an easy thing. And for him to do that, I mean, Mr. If you continue like this, you can't stop him. You know, he's scoring, the team is winning. Yes, he's got his own faults, but I even said that individually, you know that there is something that he and a personal individual he can do for the team to win. And that's where he comes in every time. He does well. He scored crucial goals for the team and puts the team forward.
There you go. Well done to Orlando Pirates. Congratulations. Polokwane City, you go home. You maybe ask yourself another question. Next time you play Orlando Pirates or a big team, Mamelodi Sundowns or Chiefs, or even Stellenbosch, teams that are bigger than you have to ask yourself the question that what are you going to do about the fact that you just decide to do ELO block and park the bus? What are you going to do when the team scores? Orlando Pirates scored today and they won today and they deserve to win definitely. That was a very nice game to watch, really. It was not frustrating. Even though it was 0-0 in the first half, you could feel like that's only a matter of time that the team that's supposed to win wins. iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, also sporting. Thank you for watching us.